What's up everybody, Soldier Barber Life here, back with another video. Today in this video I'm going to show you guys how I set up a barbershop inside a military barracks. I was deployed on a 9-month rotation to Grafenwehr, Germany, and the specific area I was in was Camp Aiken. So I'm going to take you through this, show you guys how it went. Let's go. So while I was back in the States, prior to me getting over there to Germany, I did load up 2 tuck boxes with all the supplies that I may need. I bought a bunch of supplies in bulk, loaded everything up that I was going to be needing in there. Anything that wouldn't be essential to have right off the back, I loaded up inside there, put it in the tough boxes. They put those in containers, and those containers were sent out to country before I even arrived there. After sending those tough boxes in a container, I did find out that we would have a APO mailing address. So that's when I went ahead and went on Amazon and I ordered me a barber chair. The barber chair that I did order is a My Artist Hands barber chair. I believe this barber chair was like $200, but this was a great quality chair. Definitely served the purpose that I needed it to do. Lasted me for the whole 9 months I was there. So it came in a big box, and even that big box was still able to be delivered to my unit, so I was able to get that through the APO address. So once I did get it, I assembled that chair, put it all together, and then any other things that I did need. So if you see there the 4-tier stand that I did have there, where I would put all my barber tools on and supplies, I ordered that as well. And then pretty much everything else, my clippers and all that, I did hand carry those onto the plane with me. I would definitely recommend doing that. I have my GMB Pro mobile barber bag, and I put all my clippers and essential tools in that bag, and I was able to carry that onto the plane with me. But anything else, supplies, I put in the tough boxes, or I ordered it on Amazon, and Amazon was able to deliver a lot of stuff. The Amazon that I did use was the American Amazon, and like I say, the American Amazon you're able to use, and it will ship to an APO address, because an APO address is a United States address, so they do ship most things. There were a few things here and there that they wouldn't ship, but for the most part I was able to get any necessary tools or supplies that I needed. And like I say, everything else that I had, I did pack with me in bulk. Yeah, so that worked out really good for me. Now, while most things are dual voltage, one thing I would definitely recommend is that you get yourself a power inverter. When you're over here in Europe or any other country, they do have different voltage. In America, we run on 110, but over in these other countries, sometimes they run on 220 to 240. So definitely get you a power inverter, protect your tools so you don't get any power shorts or wind up damaging any of your tools. Like I say, the link will be in the description for everything that I did get in this video to make this happen. But definitely get you a power inverter so you protect your tools. That was one essential thing that was a must-have. Now, one dope thing that I was able to do is get a dedicated spot to where I could set up my barbershop that was right off the front door of the barracks. We did have wall lockers in these barracks that did separate the bunk beds and the living areas of people. So I was able to put this in the corner away from everyone else's living area, and it did give me a dedicated space to be able to put all my storage in, all my extra supplies. And then also I would put my clippers in there, just lock that up with a key lock at the end of the day, just in case somebody decided to get sticky fingers and steal some of my stuff. You never know if that could happen. But one thing though, you know, sometimes you may be able to do this while you're deployed. Sometimes you may not get this luxury. I did get lucky. I am higher ranking, and I am really in good with a lot of my chain of command, so they didn't have an issue with me setting up this barbershop. The way they saw it is I was doing a service to the soldiers in our unit and helping them out, because the only other option would be going to the PX, and you know, a lot of people didn't want to take that chance going to the PX. The little PX PX barbershop that we did have was only open Monday through Friday, and that was only open during work hours. So I was cutting after work and sometimes on the weekends as well. So definitely had better flexibility in hours to be able to accommodate a lot of these soldiers. So my chain of command didn't have an issue with it. The only thing they told me was by 2200 lights out, I had to have everything shut down. So I definitely didn't mind doing that, respecting people's quiet hours and their time for them to go to sleep. So like I said, I did get lucky and was able to have a dedicated space where I could cut hair. Not everyone was able to do that, but at the end of the day, if there's a will, there's a way. There were guys that were doing haircuts outside in the motor pool, whatever the case may be. They were finding them a location to get it done. And this is the final setup. As you can see, I got everything all set up. This looks like a full-on barbershop or barber station. Got me a barber chair, got all my supplies sitting on there, clippers. Did have me a whiteboard with all my appointment slots that I did have open. And then I had all my prices listed up there. I sold hair products as well, so just full on everything. I did have a TV set up in here so when my clients were getting a haircut, they were watching shows as well. So I will say that being a barber in the military definitely has changed my life and opened up a lot of more opportunities to me financially and also networking. It is definitely one of the best skills that you can have in the military. It is military regulation that everybody has to get a haircut and be within regulations. So if you have the ability to cut hair and you actually get pretty nice at it, then you definitely can open up doors for you. Over this course of this deployment for 9 months, I did make an additional $30,000. Yes, and that is $30,000 just from cutting hair on top of my military pay, with me being an active duty Sergeant First Class. So that definitely was a nice additional check that I did make. And just the opportunities, everyone knows you as well, the networking, the people that sit in your chair, being able to talk to them, especially on deployments. I was opening up my schedule. I was cutting hair 6 days a week, so Monday through Friday my schedule would be open from 1800 to 2200, which means I would definitely cut like 5 heads a night. And then on the weekends I was doing anywhere from 10 to 15 cuts. So definitely was making a good amount of money and putting out high quality haircuts. The people that I did cut, they definitely didn't mind paying the prices that I had because of the quality that I was providing for them. Their only other option would be going to the PX. And you did get people that did want to go to the PX, but people that really valued how they looked definitely came to me, and you could see kind of what I was able to put out and what they appreciated. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or anything, or you want to become a military barber as well, drop a comment down below. I definitely will be replying to all comments. So if you want to know how you can do this, how you can do the same thing that I did, how I was able to make $30,000 on a 9-month deployment, definitely drop a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching.
FBG going crazy.